Welcome back, everyone. It is Sunday, March 31st in the MLB. Our three favorite picks are on the way. It's Austin, joined by Logan. It is Easter, so happy Easter to everyone out there if you are celebrating. But first off, we need to do a recap from yesterday. So close to the sweep, Logan. A 3-in-1 day. Hey, we'll take that. Orioles -1.5. They took it to the Angels. They easily covered that one. And you had Hendricks over and earned runs, pretty sweat free. Nerfy Nation got to get a winner with Guardians Athletics. No run first inning. Our only loser was the Astros team total over 4.5. They had plenty of chances. They just could not get us that sweep. But hey, we'll take a 3-in-1 day any day of the week. Hopefully we can go 3-0 today, wave the flags, and overall just have a wonderful day. But without further ado, we got nothing else to promote. We're just going to dive right into the three picks. We got a lot of early games on Sundays typically. So Logan, I'm going to let you lead things off. You got a pick, and I think people are going to like this one.
Yeah, I really do hope people like this one. If I get any pushback on this one, I'd be shocked. It's another public play, but guys, I'm taking the Orioles -1.5 on the run line, plus 130 odds on ESPN Bet, your best value there. Now, if you're looking at this one after a sweat-free cash yesterday, I can't find a reason not to run this play back, especially at the plus 130 value that I'm getting. I mean, it is a highly public play. Everyone and their mother knows the Orioles are a good baseball team. Everyone knows they are superior to the Angels. Doesn't always mean they'll win and cover, but if you find value, especially this time of the year before the books really adjust these run lines, because honestly, if you're picking a run line, I don't want to take them at minus value. I rarely ever want to do that. Plus 130, I'll take it any day of the week. Orioles won 11-3 in game one of the series and 13-4 in game two. Game two looked a little bit closer until it wasn't. So I really do like that for us today. Now, Tyler Wells starts for the Orioles, 3.39 ERA at home last season. He's not my favorite Orioles pitcher to back, but he faced the Angels last season, went 5 innings pitched, allowed 3 earned runs. He also had 7 strikeouts in that game. Now, we look at the Angels team. They're swinging and missing at an alarming rate. You had Corbin Burns, had 11 strikeouts against them. You had Rodriguez yesterday. He had 9 Ks against them. Wells has the strikeout stuff. He should be able to get a ton of strikeouts in this game as well and be on par with the other Orioles starters that came before him, especially with this Angels lineup. There's just a lot of bats in there that they're not in rhythm. Maybe the Angels become a more profitable team to back later on in the season, but right now they are just not clicking as a team. There's something way off with that team chemistry as well. And then we're talking about who's starting for the Angels today. It's Reid Detmers, the lefty. 5.06 ERA on the road last season. Not the best season for Reid Detmers. It was pretty shaky, up and down. He had good starts where he looked like an ace, and he had some starts where he just got hosted batting practice. In 28 plate appearances, the Orioles are hitting .333 against lefties this season, which is pretty solid. Just to start the season, they can see left-handed pitchers. There's a lot of right-handed bats in this Orioles lineup that are able to hit left-handed pitching. There's even some left-handed bats that are able to hit left-handed pitching in this lineup too. So again, there's tons of good, very capable hitters to get to Reid Detmers today. And the Orioles, they live on base, and they put a ton of pressure on opposing defenses. If you look at a lot of defenses, they make a lot of bad defensive plays when they're trying to face the Orioles, whether it's their aggressive base running or whatever. But Baltimore was 6 for 10 with runners in scoring position yesterday. I mentioned yesterday in my analysis, I was like, I think they can do better than the day before. Well, 6 for 10 is pretty damn efficient, and that's what I love the most about this team. When there's a runner in scoring position, 2 outs, they usually do hit him home. Now, the Angels bullpen, no match for the Orioles bats. They've allowed 6 and 7 runs in the past 2 games. Reid Detmers struggles. That bullpen is not going to be able to come in and save him. So I really do like this one. Baltimore's bullpen has a lot more depth and should be able to cover once again for us today. It's Orioles -1.5 for me. I really don't want to overthink it, especially this time of the year. Love the value on that one and hopes it cashes. But Austin, where are you going for your play today?
Yeah, Logan, you're right. The Ryan Mountcastle delivered for us yesterday. Let's hope he can do it again. I don't think he has a homer on the year facing a lefty. Hopefully our boy Ryan can deliver. But I'm going to actually go to a late night game. I believe this is the ESPN Sunday Night Baseball game, and I'm going to the Dodgers, taking their team total over 2.5 runs in the first 5 innings. This is -125 on DraftKings. If you live in a state like Florida, Hard Rock also has first 5 team totals. Now, for the people on FanDuel, because I guarantee you there's at least one comment down below. I'm trying to find this bet on FanDuel. FanDuel does not offer team totals for the first 5 innings. I also, don't quote me on this, I think Fanatics does offer these. So if you want to sign up for Fanatics, you certainly can. I don't know how many states they are in, but I really like the Dodgers to get us 3 first 5 runs. Now I feel like also I can only bet on FanDuel. I don't feel like signing up for DraftKings, or I can't sign up for DraftKings in my state. A little bit tricky. I don't mind maybe the Dodgers first 5 run line or even the Dodgers full game team total. I certainly think they're going to put up some runs on Sunday Night Baseball. Now, let's talk about the Dodgers, who yesterday, if you took the same bet, yeah, you were in a world of pain, as in they had so many different ways to go over this line against Lance Lynn, and Lance Lynn was able to get out of some jams. I mean, you talk about the first inning, bases loaded, no outs. Dodgers couldn't score a run there. They also had first and third, 1 out, couldn't get it done. And even in the bottom of the 5th, they scored 2 runs, and then they had a guy thrown out at a home for the third and final out of the 5th. So plenty of chances. We know how talented this Dodgers lineup is. And today they're going to hit Steven Matz. I'm going to be honest, Steven Matz doesn't scare me at all. He's not a pitcher that really is that great, in my opinion. Last year, he struggled out of the gates. He had a 6.23 ERA in April. That's not great. And while he did round out into form later on in the year, we're talking about the Dodgers offense, one of the best offenses in MLB. Well, going to be one of the best offenses this season. And we saw him face actually the Dodgers, Matz, that is once last year. He gave up 6 hits, but 0 earned runs. I mean, he was able to get out of some jams. Sure, he pitched well. Good luck doing that again. Now you get Shohei Ohtani in there. And we've seen in 135 plate appearances, this Dodgers team against Matz, 270 batting average, 436 expected slugging. I mean, they just have too much talent top to bottom. In my opinion, if they give this line at 2.5 at -125, unless they're facing like an ace of a pitcher, I'm going to take it any day of the week. I just think the Dodgers are way too talented. We know things could, I mean, yesterday they had 0 runs through 4, and then the 5th inning they turned it on. We know they can score 3 runs in a hurry. They got Betts, they got Ohtani, they got Freeman, but the other guys are producing. Teoscar Hernandez has been really good for him, and when Teoscar's doing stuff, it's going to be tough to get these Dodgers. There's just not a lot of easy outs in that lineup. I think Steven Matz struggles a little bit out of the gates. Give me the Dodgers over 2.5 runs in the first 5 innings. But Logan, I believe you know what time it is. It is Nerfy Nation time. It is time to wave the flags and try to move to 3-1 on the year. The rock music hopefully is going, and hopefully we can get another day, another win. Yesterday, Jose Ramirez got robbed of a home run, and we needed that in the worst way. Hopefully that is a sign of Nerfy Nation being in for some good luck this season. We're going to dive right into the Nerfy, and I'm going to lead things off. This is an interesting slate for him, but I really like the Twins and Royals, no run first inning, and Nerfy, that's what it stands for. You take the under 0.5 runs. Logan and I really like this one. We think we're in for a good spot here in Kansas City, hopefully getting, the first quick 6 outs. That's all we're asking for. -105, pretty decent odds there. Now, if you were to bet the Nerfy so far in the series, you're 1-1. It cashed one game, did not cash in the other. Let's talk about who's going to lead things off for the Royals, who their starting pitching, they improved this season. It's going to be Brady Singer. Now, last year wasn't the greatest season for him. He obviously has, the strikeout potential. He has the ability, and I think this will be a much better year for him. I'm honestly not really scared of the Twins' top of the lineup. Julian was pretty good last year. Let's see how he does this year. Byron Buxton is swinging for the fences every single time. I mean, you might get Correa in the 4 spot, who I don't really trust to do much. So I don't see a lot of guys in that lineup that are. I don't know if my internet might be glitched a little bit. I'm running on a potato Wi-Fi over here, but we think about, I just don't see a lot of stealing potential there. And sometimes with the Nerfy, you got to avoid the teams that are going to try to steal aggressively. But I really think we get those first 3 outs pretty easily. Then who's going to be pitching for the Twins today, Logan, to take us home?
Yeah, hopefully Bailey Ober can get us those last 3 outs we need. In April last year, Bailey Ober was a good start. He had 1.59 ERA in April. So out of the gates, I do actually think Bailey Ober should come out pretty sharp. He's a tough pitcher to face first time through the order as well. He has a lot of put away pitches and a lot of things that these Royals batters hopefully are not that familiar with. He allowed a 226 batting average last year in batters' first plate appearance. So I really do think Bailey Ober should be able to navigate this lineup. You look at who he's probably going to face. Maikel Garcia, he's a home run threat, but hopefully he's able to get him out. Bobby Witt Jr., Bobby Two Bags. We love Bobby Witt on player props, but hopefully Bobby Witt can just be an easy out for us. He probably won't be. He'll probably be standing on second. Vinny Pasquantino probably is in that top of the lineup, as well as Salvi Perez. Batting behind them. And Salvi Perez, not a threat to steal, not a speed demon, but he is a threat to home run. Hopefully he does not homer on us. That would be pretty painful. If we can get around Witt Jr., I think Bailey Ober actually should be able to get us those last 3 outs we need to hopefully cash this Nerfy. I do really think Brady Singer is also in line for a bounce back year. He was terrible last year. He was terrible on Nerfies. Brady Singer, we couldn't even. Yeah, we couldn't even back Brady Singer last year on nerfies. I think he's going to be so much better this year. Why? Because like it's the law of averages. He's just a better pitcher than that. Nerfy Nation, let's go play cash today.
Let's fly the flags. Move to 3-1 on the year on nerfies. Logan, I see you rocking a Phillies jersey. What's going on with that?
Yes, I will be at the Phillies game. Obviously, the first 2 games of the series, not the outcome the Phillies or the Philly fanatic have wanted. And it's been tough at Citizens Bank Ballpark, but I will be there. I'll be sitting on the third base side, pretty much lower level. I'll tweet out where I'm sitting if anyone is actually at the game, wants to stop by and say hi. But hopefully we do get a good game. The battle of the lefties, Chris Sale and Ranger Suarez in that one. Hopefully the Phillies can win on Easter Sunday. That'd make my day.
If you want an added play, take the under in that game. Logan does not go to games with runs. That's just how it be. But those are our 3 favorite picks of the day. Orioles -1.5, Dodgers first 5 team total, and the Twins and Royals nerfy. I don't really know how the Wi-Fi was today. I apologize if it was a disaster. My parents' Wi-Fi doesn't feel like working this morning. But you guys have a wonderful Easter Sunday. If you see Logan at the Phillies game, definitely say hello. We are signing out. Austin Logan will be back in tomorrow morning with the normal edits. We'll see you guys then.